The iconic Imperial-class Star Destroyer first appears in the opening scene of Star Wars in 1977, where the Imperial Star Destroyer Devastator, with Darth Vader on board, chases the CR90 Corvette Tantive IV above Tatooine. Manufactured by Kuat Drive Yards, the Imperial I-class Star Destroyer is described as a technological successor of the Venator-class Jedi cruisers used by the naval forces of the Galactic Republic during the Clone Wars. Easily becoming the most recognizable symbol of Imperial power, the Imperial class further demonstrated its tactical versatility by protecting galactic commerce and bolstering Imperial-backed governments. Imperial I-class Star Destroyers can hold over 37,000 crew on board, 9,235 officers and 27,850 enlisted personnel. The complement of 9,700 stormtroopers added to a total of 46,785 crew and passengers. Let's take a closer look into the exterior of the Star Destroyer. At the top of the ship is the command bridge itself, which featured two elongated pits set below floor level, whose walls were lined with monitors and control panels. In addition, above the command bridge are the tractor beam targeting array and two deflectors shield generator dome. Located at the center of the ship are the aerial defense turrets. The ship also featured two dual heavy ion cannon turrets that lined the dorsal superstructure flanking the command tower. In addition, there are pursuit tractor beams at the front of the ship with lateral quad laser battery. As we head to the bottom of the ship, we can see the attack hangar for various TIE fighters and assault units. At the belly hangar bay, the ship can launch TIE fighters, boarding craft, land assault units, hyperspace probes, or be used to hold captured craft. Shutter crafts for high-ranking officials are deployed through the smaller forward hangar, which is also a backup to the main hangar. Further down the ship is solar ionization reactors, a type of power-generating devices that function through using hypermatter to create a miniature star inside the reactor chamber to draw energy from. Toward the back of the ship are propelled by massive Cygnus Spaceworks GEMON-4 ion engines and a Class II hyperdrive. The Star Destroyer could accelerate to speeds of up to 975 km per hour. Above the engines is the waste ejection port. It was standard protocol to dump the ship's garbage before entering hyperspace in order to reduce the weight of the vessel. On the sides of the ship are two quad heavy turbo lasers. With a length of 1,600 meters, the wedge-shaped Imperial I-class Star Destroyer was 445 meters longer than its immediate predecessor, the Venator-class Star Destroyer, which had been developed for the Galactic Republic during the Clone Wars. Let's take a look inside. At the very front of the ship existed the forward pursuit tractor beam array and auxiliary reactor. At the hangar is the flight control deck and where landing craft are launched and landed. For ground engagements, Star Destroyers carry about 9,700 stormtroopers, 20 AT-AT and 15 Imperial troop transports. It can also carry about 72 TIE fighters, 12 TIE bombers and 12 TIE boarding craft. Next to the hangar is the servicing and fueling bay for various TIE fighters. As we move further back, we can see the primary power generator and main engine turbine. The primary power generator on board the ship is large enough relative to the rest of the craft to protrude with a ventral bulb so the ship can jump to light speed and enter hyperspace. Here, you can find the turret traverse motor and the turbo laser auxiliary power cells. Above the motor is the backup engine reactor. On the starboard, the heavy ion turret cannons can be spotted with heavy turbo laser next to the cannons. Despite its fighter complement, Imperial I-class vessels proved less effective against skilled rebel pilots than their Venator-class predecessors had been against droid starfighters. The Star Destroyer did have one weakness, however: if its shield generator domes on the bridge were destroyed, it could leave the ship's hull open to attacks. The Star Destroyer is the second ship we ever saw in Star Wars, but it was the first to leave an impression. At the height of its power, the Empire operated over 25,000 Star Destroyers. The distinctive profile of the Imperial class instilled fear into the soldiers of rebellious factions. Over the past few decades, the Star Destroyers have been a recognizable and iconic symbol of Imperial power in the Star Wars mythology. I hope you enjoy this in-depth look into the Imperial Star Destroyers. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more technical 3D animations.